No, we're not even friends.
I get it. Friends lists get really big. Oh, old version. What?
What? Oh, so we can't watch together. So we have to go through Discord,
Yeah, we'll do Discord streaming.
as as it must be.
This is the way. I didn't think their match was on an old patch. Like, how's that even possible? Okay.
They played their
Spectators.
game before the Gazlo rework. I don't know. Is that? It does seem impossible.
No, I think their match was Wednesday or Thursday. Um, B-Med saying in the chat that, oof, that sucks. Yeah, it's kind of goofy. Oh, how'd the stream go? Obviously poorly if it died. Go live.
Oh, hold on. Let me change my sound settings so that doesn't happen.
Alright, what else did I want to do here?
There we go.
Oh, it wants me in Heroes of the Storm. Otherwise, it pauses the Discord stream on you. Well, hey everybody, we got a nice black screen with an NGS logo on it while we're waiting for this to load back in. And
Are we live?
we are live as of the last
Hello.
minute and a half, almost 2
Hello,
minutes.
everybody.
All right, we have Bloodbath and Beyond on the left, and we have Resurgence of the Storm on the right, where it is a replay cast. That means that my sound settings are really high right now, and it won't let me adjust them yet. And it also means that I will not have all of my fancy stuff with which to cast, because I'll be stuck in an old replay mode. Okay, sound going down first thing. Oh, yeah, nope, I got the ugly one. Okay, Gola, can you see the screen?
See the screen.
You can see Heroes of the Storm on the screen.
I see the Heroes of the Storm. Good luck,
Perfect.
have fun.
Want to introduce our blue team of Bloodbath and Beyond?
I would like to, but I don't. There we go. Yeah, thanks. So, playing Imperius is Raveling. On Muradin is Captain Roberts. Kel'Thuzad is being piloted by Punk, RK Pirate, Deckard by Rackham, and Dr. Blunch has the Hanzo for our team in blue.
All right. Now, for our team in red, Resurgence of the Storm, you saw Perseus dig away there as our Slug Abathur. C2D2 as the Illidan, going with some spiciness there. Pig Merlin on Mr. Etc. himself. Wingman on our Tassadar friend. And Suzy, if I'm saying that right, I hope that's right, because that's cooler to me, on Anduin. So Scuffle in the middle, but Abathur made it top first. Imperius and Illidan joined him there. Sadly, we do not have our fancy Let's Show experience stuff because we're in apparently an old replay.
Hanzo is going for bouncy arrows off the wall, not the Q quest. And,
yeah, I don't mind having the talents up here. I think that part's somewhat user-friendly, but it's so small that it's not exactly viewer-friendly, right?
And you can't see the stacks, so I'd like to know how good that's going for Hanzo, and how good it's going for Kel'Thuzad too.
We have this, but it doesn't show Kel'Thuzad's base quest.
And it only takes up like half the screen.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it smaller.
You can't. It's Aliabs or nothing.
Yeah, apparently it's nothing today. All right. So ETC and Anduin got the jump on their camp and are getting there a little bit faster. They've completed it now, where it's Hanzo and Muradin here on the left.
Valk, did they get the camps in time for them to respawn for the objective and get them during the objective?
Not exactly.
A little late
Because
on those camps, huh?
because it was after the minute 30 mark, that means the objective will spawn at 30 seconds. So about 20-25 seconds into the objective, you will have where they can retake those again. So perhaps we'll see some fancy Abathur mines or some super divey juke jabs by the Illidan. Or frankly, on the other side, we got Hanzo arrows, we got this gigantic triangle, we got a cube, we got...
Oh yeah, and a lot of that stuff just got thrown out as each team cleared up the merc camps in the middle of the wave.
So, lots of delay potential on both sides. I actually think it's a little bit stronger for our blue team.
Pass in the bottom lane.
So close. Oh.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I almost hit him with the vision arrow. That would have been so clutch. Nice try. And the objective spawn.
Deckard setting up for a defensive position. Now I must apologize. I can't say that I've followed the teams well enough in recent time to know if we're having any role swaps or the like.
I will. I've noticed RTS more than the other teams. I'll let you know if I see anything out of place. But they tend to change up their tank once in a while. But it seems like Pig Merlin is usually the main tank.
Rackham taking an extremely defensive positioning here. Nobody on the camp left, but ETC and Anduin taking up the right camp.
Yeah. So the blue team is looking to get some early channel on the objective while
from Tassadar. Sorry.
Yeah, and the red team is going to pick up their camp and try to soak for 7s. So both teams close to 7, but blue team tags the objective.
I think some earlier mines could have been very impactful there for the blue team, or excuse me, for the red team, to delay the blue team. Did Tassadar take electric fence? He did not. So he couldn't use fence to delay, really.
I gotta say, I'm not surprised the Abathur team not making really committed defense to this first objective. It's not that strong, and the Abathur team needs talents past level 10 to really scale.
Well, and having this camp mid, which they have now abandoned, which surprises me, I would think support the camp and make sure that defense is in. Abathur did
the
take
gank on the Hanzo, and it misses. Hanzo gets away.
They've got to finish buildings or Abathur will mule them back up, which is dumb that a Zerg character is the only character left in the game with a Terran ability. Come on.
That's I never noticed the dramatic irony inherent in that. Oh, nice slide by ETC, hits the Kel'Thuzad. But there's no
the
DPS
turnaround. Oh man.
Big
Pirate
chain and a combo. Is Sue gonna go down? Nope, Sue walks away. Pig Merlin is still standing in the dangerous pocket.
Wow.
As the 3-man continues to push with their objective in the mid lane for the blue team.
Bottom one's almost down. The wall went down, but the fort will just get muled up anyway. Wall went down middle too. Big slide in the middle. The root is going to follow up on the chains again. Kel'Thuzad is going down to the Illidan with a hat.
And now it's a 4v2 in the mid lane as the blue team looks to
Great
retreat.
slide. Oh.
Another kill. Gets them the double kill. The red team might shift the momentum here after they just gave up the objective.
They're closer to 10s. You saw the pings. They're going for the camp. They're warning about the Imperious sharking around there.
Like you said, they didn't lose any significant structures. In fact, all of their wells are still available as well.
Mule just dropped on bottom. Illidan is harassing the Imperious. I will say one thing that I'm surprised at with both teams is we don't have a lot of ranged clear.
That's a really good point. I think the Kel'Thuzad goes as an unsung kind of a siege hero. He's a lot better at it than most people give him credit for. But and then Tassadar is kind of like the only. But you're right. Other than that, Hanzo, now that he has his talents, he might be a little better at it.
Yeah, he did take explosive arrows at 4. Ooh, Illidan goes down. Sorry, I got to that late.
No, that was a nice kill for the blue team for sure. Great pickup as the momentum was shifting in the red team's favor, and now it might turn around.
Looks like we're gonna have another prison camp to knock down.
Both teams looking to clear up those camps in mid lane, but not looking to
Hanzo
scuffle over it.
bringing this bottom fort back under half health. Ooh, good zappity zap by Wingman.
Yeah, they don't want that to fall without the mule doing its work.
Chasing down Hanzo. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's in trouble. Wall goes up.
Uh-oh. You gotta get to the
ETC's
correct wall. He dragon
Oh,
arrows, but the slide.
And
Oh!
the root. Oh yeah, poor Hanzo. That might do a lot for the red team to get this objective.
Oh, absolutely. Now you took what's a 4v5 oftentimes and made it 4v4. Ooh, big stage dive in and the hunt.
Why
Stay
is
a
the
while.
blue team attacking with only 4? Oh my, what a mistake they made, and they paid for it with that stage dive combo.
It was absolutely flashy looking. Sadly, I think that perhaps patience would have served them better in that case.
It does look
Now
like the blue team was able to get a double kill off of that red team engage.
Oh.
Kel'Thuzad's able to find the Illidan on the retreat. But now the clone also falls.
Yeah, solid
and the blue team is back at
reaction
channeling
there
the objective.
While
Abathur body soaking bot lane. And they have to wait for their Illidan and their Tassadar because ETC and Anduin getting the camp can't really do much else. Both teams pretty even in levels, about half a level lead in experience for the blue team.
I really like this armor of the Archlich here on Kel'Thuzad. You've seen him use it a couple of times very aggressively to slow people down around him to make sure he gets more impact out of that death and decay.
The root doesn't hit anything, absolutely. And Kel'Thuzad's looking to make use of that right now as the red team engages on the front line. Muradin is taking some hits.
Oh, the light bomb on the Illidan.
Hits the Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad's about to fall. The root lands from the Deckard, and he does.
Ooh, then the Deckard goes down next. Muradin's gonna get away. Slippery as he
Illidan
can
on the
be.
hunt. Red team looking at the blue objective for the first time in the game. Down a talent, taking that fight. Just as the blue team hits 13, doesn't matter for them. Which, I have to say, Valk, isn't the most impactful talent difference. If you're going to take a fight down a talent tier, would you take it 12-13?
Yeah, I think that generally speaking, that's not as big of power spikes for people. I think it's actually a decent power spike for Muradin with Bronzebeard Rage.
Blue team trying to defend.
Oh, this is going to be ugly.
Illidan goes in and gets caught by the spear. Stage dive lands. Hanzo tries to get out.
Nice juke by Hanzo, though. The clone's out. The objective's going to finish channeling. At this point, it's almost what are you fighting for? And it looks
so the
like
red team
we're
gets their
fighting to kill a
objective.
clone.
And the clone buys them the distraction they needed.
Mule's
Excellent
done
play
some
by the
good
red
work
team.
on this bottom fort. It is back up over 3/4 health.
Wow. Making that first objective, not meaningless, but it didn't get as much as they would have liked.
Almost a caught out on Imperious.
Close call, nice escape.
And stage dives back up because Encore's busted.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, this must be before the patch because it says 8% ability cooldown and it's only 6.
They must have played as soon as the schedule came out or something.
Yeah. Weird.
Because he's looking for that slide under his objective. He's not afraid of that tower. He wants the Kel'Thuzad more than the Imperious, though. You can see him hawking for it.
Big
Now that the
stab
tower's low,
there,
but it was just a distraction. Oh, the chains on the ETC, the big combo, but not enough. He gets away. And they walk away. They get the fort.
Look at Illidan's health down here.
Oh. Then he walks away.
So this has been a massive objective for Resurgence of the Storm, capitalizing in every lane but mid, and here they are now to see what they can get done.
Illidan Abathur coming online right around 13.
5 more stacks and Kel'Thuzad is ready to go.
This is it. This is a big face-off between basically the Kel'Thuzad and the Illidan. Which one of them can become more effective as the late game approaches? Not to say that Hanzo isn't doing anything, but in a Kel'Thuzad team, I think you're always looking for that big combo that turns your team.
Well, stats-wise, let's see. Hanzo's putting out some pretty good siege.
And Imperious is finding those angles and trying to make openings for his team as well. Anything could happen in this game. It's practically even despite the siege advantage for the red team. You've got
here,
the
clear in
camps.
the mid.
Yep, camps meeting again mid. Both teams diligent and pretty equal on the camp timings.
I'm surprised to see so much red presence in the bottom. I would expect them, given the fact that they are having that periodic catapult pressure, that they're not pushing here in the mid a little bit more. Seeing Imperious in the top, you've got Ultimate Evolution ready to go.
Yep, I was just gonna say they've got that Abathur ulti ready. They want to engage right now.
Well, and
so while Imperious check the, oh my gosh, Hanzo drops.
Yeah.
Feywild comes out. Murden's Avatar.
The light bomb, the stage dive, the
away.
clone, the double power slide. Oh
wow.
man.
Blue team struggles to get anything done. The red team works him over. Imperious finding himself out of position as he checked the top boss, with his team getting 4v5 from the bot lane over the objective.
They don't seem to care about the mid fort as much right now. They need to get a mule there. Come on, Abathur, mule the mid fort. Why is nobody helping ETC?
Yeah, I was gonna say Illidan solos the boss while the rest of the team gets the objective, right?
Even if it was just like Illidan, part Abathur, and Anduin, have Tassadar in there because he got 3 seconds. If we had 2 people there,
that's a shame.
We could have gotten 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 20 seconds.
Or not even had to yield it, because again, Illidan Abathur is enough on the boss.
But they do have that boss marching in, putting Bloodbath and Beyond, our blue team, in a tough decision-making spot.
What do you do here? Do you defend the objective, or do you defend the boss?
I let the objective go, or I let the boss go, and I defend the objective for my team.
Okay.
Unless I'm playing Annie Oak League, and then I do nothing, and you should just push into a reckless position.
Stage dive comes out. Illidan is down. The red team needs to make a retreat.
Boom!
ETC is down.
Shadow Fissure.
The blue team making the right decision to defend the objective as the boss pushes in the bot lane. On the chase, looking for more kills.
Boom! Shadow Fissure again.
What a hit! As Anduin flies off the screen. Hanzo heads back to take care of the boss. And the red team looks to mitigate some of this damage that's coming their way. Now with that staggered death, it doesn't look like they're going to have a chance to defend this objective. That Anduin kill really is about 20 seconds
and mid fort's going to go down. The mule couldn't save it.
First significant structure loss for the red team, as their objective is about to be lost. Blue team,
red team
making a big momentum shift.
Tassadar starts it, so they'll have a little more defense here, but blue team now has an objective, or a structure advantage in mid.
Looks secure for the blue team. Which lane would you push, Valkmir?
At this point, I would push top hard.
All right.
And my reasoning behind that is the boss is still up there, and that's going to be our way to... Oh, I didn't see what happened. But
I didn't either.
We have a lot of locusts and a dead
There's
Imperious.
A fight in the bot lane. Blue team is caught. Feywild comes out. Kel'Thuzad drops. The red team is also low health bars. ETC drops.
Yikes.
The clone, the Illidan is down. The light bomb lands on Muradin, but it's just an escape attempt at this point. Tassadar, Archon hits the Hanzo.
And boom, clone disappears.
Yeah.
Nice jump by Muradin. Wow. Can you get to the Tassadar? Oh, great stun! Tassadar's dead to a bunny hopping dwarf.
Great play by the Muradin for sure.
At this point, I push bottom because I'm already here.
That's, I think, what they chose to do. The objective was on the bottom side of the map, so they rotated bottom. It turned into a big brawl that went basically 3 for 2 in their favor, and then 4 for 2 in their favor. I think Imperious just spawned because he died early on, kind of ganked.
Yeah, he died to a locust.
Yeah,
bomb,
that's right.
Basically, locust brood.
Finding himself, underestimating the Abathur apparently. As the first keep of the game goes down to the bottom lane for the
nice work
in favor of the blue team.
Nice work, Bloodbath and Beyond. I think you try to hurry and get this wall here mid. They seem to be going for the... We see a whole bunch of Abathur business top. Let's see what's up
Blue
there.
team, yep. They're looking for that boss, I think.
If they're looking for the boss, they've shown really hard. They did clear out the locust nest there.
They go for it, even though the red team must know. Here comes Illidan.
Oh.
The stab misses from Imperius, and Illidan walks away. Stage dive lands right on the boss, but ETC looks like he's in a bad position. He runs away.
Fantastic
gets
power slide to stop the chain. Stop attacking the boss. They're here.
I know, I hate when that happens. ETC looking to land the power slide. Triangles go out. Kel'Thuzad looking for his combo. Everybody's looking to poke. This boss is not a play right now.
Ooh, big stab. Shadow fissure. Oh.
Sleepless misses. Stay
Oh. So right here with Bloodbath and Beyond, they've got a major structure advantage in mid and bot, especially bot because it's no longer periodic. Oh, Kel'Thuzad gets pushed back into the fort.
He gets the Kel'Thuzad!
Deckard's out of mana. He's running over them canteens as fast as he can.
Stage dive, looking to cut someone off. They get him.
Run.
Muradin isn't able to run. And the Imperius also falls. Wow, the action is fast and furious in this game. Every time I think one team has an advantage, the other one finds a kill and turns the momentum in their favor.
Absolutely agree. There's been some quite amazing turnarounds.
Is the XP and the favors the red team. The structures favors the blue teams. There are 11 kills to 14 in favor of the red team, and it just keeps going. I don't know what's going to happen next. The objectives are up.
I feel like, and it's always easier to be the eye in the sky making comments than the players, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel like both teams have had moments where if they acted with a little more patience, things were already in their favor. But unfortunately, we're human. We like to make things happen, and that moment of impatience is what the other team has then re-entered the game.
Yep. That's right. All right, so the blue team is looking to just clear their lanes and regroup, while the red team looks to secure this objective uncontested. Muradin might be making a move.
About half of the keep.
That's pretty good, since the blue team has no way to repair that at this point. This could be a game-ending objective, and they're making a play. They've got 6 seconds left to channel. Muradin is in.
Oh, Dragon Arrow play of the game. But he backs out.
Imperius isn't able to stop the channel from going off, and the fight continues as the red objective comes onto the map. The clone ETC scares the blue team back to defend their core. Now the blue team looks to defend themselves as the red's objective starts barreling down. Red is,
I think you start with a mid defense.
Okay.
Because top's going to happen anyway. If you can keep that fort, which is going down. We could have pumped out some damage while they were fighting the fort, and then the wall, and then the keep. And still had time to get to the bottom defense.
Let's see what happens. Both teams really need a kill to either save their bacon or press for the win.
And man, those
mid defense is cleared up.
Bombard strain.
Blue team splits. Some of them had top, some of them had bottom. But it looks like the bottom keep is gone. And it falls. Kel'Thuzad looks to land the combo. Chains are missing. ETC slide, but doesn't hit who he wants. The objective is looking to get cleaned up without too much action. As Illidan pushes the mid lane now, and the red team vies for an angle where they can get a kill. Blue team trying not to give up too much as this objective is over.
Resurgence of the Storm could take a boss and push with that boss to end, now having 2 keeps down.
5v5 even Talonteers, that is a risky call in my book.
No, I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying if they get a couple kills, they pick up that boss and end the game.
Yep. Looks like they're
They are
up to face
baiting
the boss
though.
at this point. Yep. It's a big target. It's on the map. The blue team is showing. I think they actually have enough time to get the kill if they go right now.
They-
With Murden heading top, I don't know why he's going up there.
That boss isn't up for 2 minutes, Murden.
Where is he going?
He's hunting Abathur. That's why he
Oh,
went
that-
up there.
It's a shame because that gives the red team this boss for free, and this boss ends the game.
Murden,
Blue team's
you're
gonna
not
need to
Elmer
get a kill
Fudd,
here if they want to
and
defend.
Abathur is not Bugs Bunny. You don't need to be hunting wabbits.
Which way to Toledo from here?
I don't know. It's
Oh,
east
the
for
sweep
me.
stairwell goes out.
Oh,
Lands on the
stage
floor,
dive.
Stage dive. Stage
The
dive.
death
He
mosh.
killed, but that's not killed the Zod. The Murden.
Kel'Thuzad does not have phylactery to return with.
It is 1-for-1. Kel'Thuzad and ETC are both down right now. Clone is also down, but the red team is pushing with this full health boss. Tassadar, does he have Infinite Archon? I believe he does. And it is... Archon is about to drop. Oh, he's gonna lose his Infinite Archon.
Oh, he just did.
Oh, it's a shame. They won't be up again for another 86 seconds. He won't have it for this boss. But red team looking to end the game here. 4v4. 3v4 with no clone. Illidan taking a ton of damage. The root goes out from the
Look at this wave, complete with Abathur Locust.
Was that a play of the game stun on the from Hanzo on Illidan? I think it was. It was either that or the Murden landed a stun.
2,000
Oh
health left.
Why did they throw their bodies at it? My team, I'm so eager to. They're going in. They did it. They did it. They went in for the core. GG. Both teams well played. That
Very
was
exciting.
One of the most
Game 1.
Exciting games. Yeah.
Resurgence of the
Wow,
Storm
Valkyrie.
takes it.
Wow, I had no idea it was gonna be so close. So exciting.
That's true. Quit replay. The other problem with doing replay casts on last patch is that it feels like double or triple the time to load because of that.
Wow, I'm still trying to figure out what happened in that last game. Where was it? I think it was that top boss fight that really changed things when it comes down to it. The blue team was positioning for it. The red team saw him. They pushed him back. The red team pushed him back again. It was like a back and forth until the red team finally got a couple kills, took that top boss, and it was all their game from then on out.
Yeah, great match to watch. Again, I think that if you could turn back time like a song out of the 80s, you would just be a little more patient for both sides in that mid-game.
Can you sing it for me? I don't know if I'd remember it unless you sing it for me.
I can never remember the correct singer. I always think it's Cher, but then I'm not certain once I think that. But if I could turn back time,
That's the song.
if I could find a way, still trying to load this replay.
Oh man. So I don't know what map we're going to next, but what are you thinking if you are Bloodbath and Beyond? Do you need to ban Abathur? Do you need to ban Illidan?
C2D2 is an amazing player with a developed roster, and in that I'm both jealous and I hate them. I actually don't know them. No, C2D2 is a fantastic player, extremely strong in their assassin pool. Yes, I think that the combination of Illidan and Abathur was difficult for them. I know that we tried to figure out, we'll just ban this one, and that didn't work out as well as we had hoped.
Right.
So, all right, we are now. I'll cancel for a second.
Yeah, I wish if only the replays would show us the bans. And I know I could probably go look it up on the NGS website, but
I'm gonna try this,
just for
even though I don't
discussion.
think it's gonna work. Just please work for me, machine.
I also seem to remember Resurgence of the Storm favoring a Blaze main tank. I'm kind of wondering if we'll see that coming up in the game too.
I don't know. Only time will tell. And here we go.
Is that another song from the 80s?
I don't know actually. Is it?
I don't know. It probably could be.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, I do have a vast repertoire of nearly useless knowledge that we could tap into, but
Oh man, so you're on my team for trivia night. Got it.
all right. So looking up the match link, the map pick for Alterac Pass was Resurgence of the Storm picked it. So I don't know who won the coin toss. I'm not privy to such things. However, Bloodbath and Beyond chose first pick for our second map, which is going to be Braxis Holdout. So
Ooh, Brawl Access holdout.
they also only banned 2 people in this ban phase instead of the traditional 3, according
that
to the
happens.
Heroes Profile match link.
That happens to me from time to time. My team makes fun of me for not being able to use the search function.
Here's my thought for Gola's team. You can link the heroes that you think will be good bans before you choose your hero. You can't do anything once you've chosen your hero, which, attention Blizzard devs, you should change that so that we can link who we want banned.
And then I can just click it? That's amazing.
Yeah, so take that, AOL. Take that.
Today I learned.
Alright, let's reduce the sound again.
Right. So, I mean, I brought this up. I think it's worth sharing with the viewers that the Resurgence of the Storm chose to ban May, Cassia, and Chromie. And Bloodbath and Beyond decided that Zeratul was too dangerous to let through, as well as Johanna.
Going convection, says Punk Pirate. Alright.
Are you sharing the screen with me?
I thought I was. Let me go back to the Discord and tell it to stream once again.
Why, thank you.
That was odd to me.
Aha! There we are. So, may I introduce the blue team again?
Sure.
All right, playing Rexar, we've got Raikling, Alarak, piloted by Dr. Blunch. Deckard got Rackham playing him. KT has Punk, RK, Pirate, and Murden, Captain Roberts.
Alright, Pig Merlin switching from tank to Rainer. Perseus switching back to his tank role. Wingman staying on the Tassadar again. Suzy on the Anduin. And up here, spinning to winning, is the Sonya played by C2D2. So, a little bit of a role swap. Illidan, kind of an off-lane character, especially with an Abathur in the mix. Perseus cloned the ETC multiple times as Abathur, so maybe they're just a tank main at heart that dabbles in some Abathur, but it worked well.
Certainly did. I really liked what I saw. I know on Braxis you really need a strong solo lane matchup. What do you think about Rexar versus Sonya? Who wins that?
Well, Misha has power slide all the time. Their healing can be fairly equal so long as Rexar and Misha don't stand too close together. Ooh, big silence down here on the bottom. And a root and a pyro, or not a pyro, a flame strike, and he goes down to the living bomb.
He spreads the living bomb on his way out. That was a great combo.
Ooh, another scoop and silence by Dr. Blunch. Overall, I think that if you had 2 players of equal skill, that the Rexar is going to win more just off of their ability to be in 2 places at once.
Fascinating. I have seen, I think, Sonya win this matchup more often than not. But the next question I have is, what do you think about these 4-man? I mean, Alarak is a brawl hero all day long, but the other team has great sustain and also great damage.
In Valk's book, which has never been written, ETC is absolutely countered by Alarak, and he just makes the cow go pop type of thing.
Well, it looks like they are putting a ton of damage onto that Reyna. That's the second time he almost drops as Anduin is forced to pull him and share the bomb. Blue team is securing this objective pretty handedly with both Rexar in the top lane and their 4-man showing dominance in the bottom lane. This is a big change from game 1 where it went back and forth.
Yeah. I am, again, similar to last game. I don't love the levels of ranged clear that we have. I do like that Raynor took Exterminator to help with that.
Interesting. See, now, I find it that Exterminator might be not the choice on this map, with the priority being to brawl. Red team, though, has taken over the objective as the blue team backed off in both places
So many
for some reason.
potions. So many potions.
I'm not sure why the blue
Sonya
team decided
dies
to yield their
to the
position.
gank from
there it is.
Alarak.
So the blue team gives up bottom. So that they can
Deckard
gank
using
top
that
lane.
amazing ruby. That's why they played the game before the patch, so that Deckard, Rackham Deckard could have the additional rubies.
Quick, we gotta get her game in while Deckard's so good. Luckily, the big silence on that front line tank. ETC is having trouble as you predicted. He spreads the bomb to Raynor, who's also low. The blue team is looking to take position on this bottom point.
Rexar's
I don't
got
think...
bot, 76%. If you can get in and...
Oh, Sonya stopped the channel top lane. And they send Raynor top. So now you've got the 4v3 in favor of the blue team in the bottom lane.
Dead bear. Ooh. And bot though.
So the red team is in trouble as Perseus slides out to safety.
Boom!
Oh,
Flame strike.
Lands. Great hit from KT, who pays for it as Raynor rotates back down into the bottom round. This is the back and forth I was looking for from these teams, who aren't afraid to throw down. Misha is taking control of the blue point.
Dr. Blunch was so close on rooting the Tassadar there. Objective going over to Bloodbath and Beyond. Oh, I thought he was going to root him into, or pull him into the root there.
The early objective going to the blue team as pre-level 7, Sonya's talents don't really give her a whole lot of power into the Rexar, and the 4-man in the bot lane showing strong dominance with 3 kills to 1 at this point. The blue wave is taking a lot of damage. ETC slides in under a ton of damage to try and get Dr. Blunch, but it's not enough. Alarak silences him, and now the red team is resetting. Both teams reset this fight.
So, looking at the split here, Valk's obnoxious opinion, Kael'thas needed to stay bottom. Because right now, they've got 3 melee heroes, and so our red team of Resurgence is able to kill the wave without fear of much punishment.
Exactly. They got the wall and the towers. And what do you think about Misha? Misha's clear. I'm not sure about Misha's talents, but I think she got the one that gives her the most clear. Rexar, I'm sorry. I always think of that hero as Misha.
Yeah, I was saying, if you're talking Misha, Wildfire Bear is probably the highest clear, but...
No, I meant Rexar in general.
So...
I think that the talent, the level 1, gives him additional clear. Both teams, after that first objective, looking to pick up some flame camps, the armor camps.
I'm actually surprised that it took this long for us to have the Hellbat camps come out.
So, I'm of 2 schools of thought on these camps. If you are winning the 4-man and you can put pressure on the siege in the lane, you're wasting time to go get the camp prior to the first objective, because your goal is to get these forts down, and you don't need the camps or the objective to do that. However, if you clear a wave really quickly and it's minute 1 and you can run back and get the camp and then come back to the lane and you don't miss any soak and you don't lose any opportunities, that's the best time to get a camp. Or right now after the objective and there's nothing else to do.
Oh, Raynor, so close.
Teams squaring off in the bot lane again as the 4v4s look to clear these camps.
Nice
Murden
jump
jumping
by
out.
Murden.
Root misses.
Lots of little potions out there.
Oh yeah, this is a great brawl. Raynor,
drink the potions, take your medicine. You jumped away from your medicine.
Raynor put a lot of damage on that Murden and he got a little scared, so he backed off.
Oh, boom.
Big pull, the slide to back him off. Blunch is in trouble, but he's landed his combo. KT puts a ton of damage into the back line. The pull is not enough to save Tassadar, but the counter damage goes out on Murden. Not enough to kill him. A pull onto Raynor again.
But the problem is damage that doesn't kill Murden is trash damage. Second win.
Unfortunately, the sustain, I've noticed more and more, the better your healer or your team is at sustaining in this 4v4, the stronger your team, the better chances you have in this map.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite maps to have Stukov on my team because of that.
I love Stukov on this map. Exactly for that reason, too. The sustain healing is out of this world.
And if
But
you
it really is.
If you can deny the enemy team someone that can deal with, oh man,
Comes out the power blast, and Rain and Tazdar is gone. Just deleted. The blue team positioning aggressively to get some siege damage, regardless of the objective.
Captain Roberts, you should have let your Kael'thas pick up one of them potions. You're Muradin, you regen. Selfish tank.
There's a pull on the Raider. Muradin goes in aggressively. The Root comes out to push him out. Big Ruby. What a Ruby.
I think Lucio can be extremely potent on this map as well because you change the rotation to be so small. And so long as you don't have somebody that can punish him too harshly.
ETC now looks like he's gonna get rooted.
Big stay a while, big stay a while. Raynor goes down.
Oh my gosh.
And blue team is channeling.
Kill 6 for the blue team to 1. Bloodbath and beyond. Giving us the bloodbath we were looking for. ETC is playing aggressively, looking to do something in this 3v3, even though the team is down 1 overall. Has to slide out.
That's Skullcracker value.
Bam! Lands another Storm Bolt. Really liking the Muradin play. Uh-oh. Alarak from the flank catches ETC trying to make a rotation. Changes his mind.
19 stacks so far on Muradin, 115 sadism. Oh, Alarak's in a bad spot.
He is. Is he gonna get out? Oh, the standard mosh pit comes out.
Sadism gone.
There it is. The red team is finally finding some purchase in their attack.
Ooh.
Slide goes out, and Muradin's down too. Red team is looking for more as they channel the bottom.
Our friends of Bloodbath and Beyond are closer to 13, so they just need to be careful for a moment.
Yeah, the death timers aren't that long yet.
And if I'm Resurgence here, I was gonna say I definitely send ETC back, and there he goes. Raynor taking the turn up there. Dead Bear. Sorry,
that makes
Misha.
a lot of sense.
Starting their channel. They'll get to an easy 20%, maybe even 30. 26. Raynor comes in, big silence after the scoop.
No,
the Pyro coming out, boom. Tassadar going down as well. Stay a while and listen for extra measure.
Raynor and Tassadar choosing to make a play on that bottom objective before the rest of their team was in position to really back them up, and they paid their price. And now the blue team is looking to take the boss with this advantage here.
I don't know that I love the boss play, but they seem to be going through it strong enough.
50% and still 5 seconds before those other heroes are up.
Yeah, they've got it.
ETC coming in maybe to try and do something. Light bomb goes out, it hits 4 of them. He pushes them off the point. Oh, it almost counts, but the blue team gets on in time. And now a ton of damage goes out onto ETC. There's a pull on the Sonya, but Sonya doesn't live.
That fight changes for ETC at 13 with Encore. At 13 with Encore, he successfully stole that boss.
It sure does. That was a great fight by both teams as the blue team secures the objective and looks to make something big happen with their Zerg wave in the second round. As 13s are online for Bloodbath and Beyond, but have yet to arrive for the red team.
A little bit of anti-synergy between Muradin and Alarak there. Muradin did not
dies
get
nonetheless.
his stack.
As he gets caught under his tower. Aggressive play from Bloodbath and Beyond, who feels like they have control of every aspect of this map at this point. What do you do if you are Resurgence of the Storm? Is this a go next, or do you have a way back?
I think you defend as best you can top lane and don't even worry about bottom lane. I think if you're Bloodbath and Beyond, you shove with this boss. Like, who cares if you give up a fort if you're going to take a keep and a bunch of core health off the enemy team. Oh, ETC's so low. Oh, he gets out.
Because again, you've only got 2 members of Bloodbath and Beyond making a push with the Zerg wave and the boss.
Oh, big silence, but it's not going to matter.
Lands on 2 of them. Sonya's going in for this kill, but is she going to be able to get out? There's the mosh that goes out. And Rexar's in trouble on the retreat.
Rexar's down. The keep is alive.
The blue team is pushing the bottom lane now.
Counter push bottom. I like that.
However,
Watch
the
out,
red team
because
is
they're about
coming
to come
down.
after
It's
you.
gonna be it's a 4v3 as this approaches with Sonya and Alarak trailing behind the party.
Oh, Muradin,
The
they
engage
needed
is
your
made.
Stormbolt.
ETC's sliding with the
Deckard's down.
What an amazing light bomb. Here comes the pyro blast.
Another pyro! Deckard survives. Record showing up in force.
And,
Good work,
he
Rackham.
lands the sleep on the Sonya to save his life again. Takes up some potions. He walks away. None the worse for
Nice.
Wear.
He took Stunny Staff go at 16.
Oh my gosh, that talent is so broken. Another
Boom!
solid and flame
Look
strike
at them
kills
stun
Sonya.
chains.
So the red team overextending after they got their one kill, losing 2 members.
Wow.
As they fail to retreat on their own. ETC goes down as well.
No,
And
not the
that's our
camp.
spawn.
Push and take the keep and come back to the camp.
Tassadar spawns. Anduin heads top. Rainier's trying to defend bottom lane.
By the
Red team
time
just
you
breaks.
push with the camp, they're gonna be up.
I agree. I think they could have gotten that keep as well while those 2 members were down, and then they could have walked away.
Painting the
keep
map
on their
blue,
retreat.
it seems.
It
I
is.
mean, they're in a great point right here. They have
Sure.
both forts down. They have both keep walls down. They're
Yep.
up 16s. Bloodbath and Beyond is firmly in control of this game. That
Exactly where I
being
like to
said,
be on this map.
they could have gotten keep there.
Oh sure. Oh sure.
And
Oh,
people
sure.
need to get mana. I mean, how many stacks does KT
Ring
have in this quest?
around
32.
The Braxis. Camp around the Braxis as the blue team makes a big circle of camps. The red team reacts by cleaning them up one at a time. And while they do that, the blue team is going to take the objective as well and look for picks. In the bottom lane, as Sonya's alone, it's going to be a 5v4. If they are
Oh,
able
the
to
catch
engage.
on Anduin, the scoop.
What
light
a
bomb,
grab. Here comes the root. Stay a while lands to secure the kill. And they
Oh
might get another
man,
one here.
down goes
There's 2.
Tassadar. We saw
Find the blue
boars, we
team.
saw stay a while, we saw light bomb in defense.
I'm going for core from the blue team. Red team is in deep trouble. They've got to do something amazing to survive.
I don't know that they finish, but yeah, never mind. They finish.
There's a kill on that ETC, then they're gonna go for the. Yep, there it is. Sonya says, "Crap, I guess I should have come back and helped you a little earlier."
Yeah, I
But
think
you know
if
what?
Sonya had been there and ETC survived, I mean, I suppose
Exactly.
I've
It's a
got
lot
a
of ifs.
timer in the top right. I should have known they finish.
Sure, sure. Again, if I'm the solo laner and my team doesn't have 16, my priority is probably soak over defense. Even if we're gonna lose a keep, I'm gonna count on my 4-man to not give up the ghost, to just, stand strong and not die.
All right, so 1.5 deaths on Rexar Misha versus 3 on Sonya. Sonya has more siege damage. Rexar has more experience. I don't know. I still got to give it to Rexar.
Absolutely. I think in this game, but would you say that the solo lane was more of an impact, or the 4-man was more of impact on this in this particular game?
I like the question.
Those matchups.
If I had to pick there, I would probably say that the bottom 4-man is what won the game. However, I think that they built that house on the foundation that Rexar made for them.
Absolutely. Rexar held, did his job. We'll put it that way, right? He didn't drop the ball. He wasn't beaten by Sonya, and likewise, I don't think Sonya was beaten by Rexar, except perhaps considering she wasn't able to hold that first objective when the scales were basically even for both teams.
Krenetix in chat. This is a little ways back, but Deckard best tank confirmed.
He is an unkillable old man with a stunny staff.
Stunny staff go.
That was a great game too. So the Bloodbath and Beyond, after a really close game 1, really I'll use that word again. They turned it on, and they showed that they didn't like losing, and now we're going to a game 3.
Now, because I pulled up the Heroes Profile link, thank you Heroes Profile for all that you do. Zamil, you're wonderful. we know that Resurgence of the Storm chose first pick, and so Bloodbath and Beyond is taking us to Hanamura Temple.
The
This
hotly
one.
contested map that no one voted for except me.
I voted for it. It was the most played map in Division C West, Season 10, Week 1.
Wow.
Granted, that
Wow.
was only twice, and it tied with a bunch of other maps, but I'm pretty sure it's the most popular
It
map.
doesn't matter. The fact of the fact stands.
Yeah.
And looking at this game 3, Hanamura Bloodbath and Beyond map pick, they chose again to make sure that Zeratul was not going to be an issue for them in their first ban, as well as that Johanna again. And this time for the third ban, they thought, you know what? Instead of killing ETC with our Alarak, we're just going to ban it. And on the other side, Resurgence of the Storm decided that they didn't want to play against Deckard again. They didn't want to play against Chromie still, and they didn't want to play against Ana. So those are the 3 bans that we see on Resurgence. And also, share your screen as soon as you can.
Yeah, I don't know why it kicked me out.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know these fancy Discord things.
All right, game 3. Are you surprised about the ETC ban? Since would you say the ETC was a problem in game 1 or 2?
I think ETC was absolutely a problem in game 1. I think in game 2 they shut him down a bit more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
And how do you think Bloodbath and Beyond is going to do without Deckard?
without record,
Who, speaking of which, Rockham is now playing Brightwing. Kalthos is being piloted by Punk RK Pirate, Captain Roberts on Muradin, Dr. Blutch with Greymane, and Wraithling on Imperius for Bloodbath and Beyond.
C2D2 bringing us Thrall, Su-Z once again on the Anduin, Perseus on the Anubarak. I think I've had the unfortunate stance of going against that before. Wingman, Asley Ming, and Pig Merlin on the Cassia. So staying a little closer to the rolls from last game.
Game 3, here we go.
Game 3 hype. Is it
And,
Bribewing? I mean, this is
Bribewing,
not a
huh?
great map for Bribewing. It's not.
No spoilers, but this game does not end quickly.
Oh yeah, 27 minutes. Holy smokes.
You know,
right.
Ali Obbs will hide that for you, but hey, now that we know,
I
I'm
know
excited.
it does. Thanks,
so
Blizzard.
excited.
Alright, so there will be no long post game in this map because I'm going to have to race out the door and hopefully beat Little Valk to our meetup spot to pick him up after school with a 27-minute game.
Just press the plus button and no one will notice.
I've actually thought of that. Especially with this first little... Look at how fast everything is. It's like the movement speed changes happened again. Greymane coming
These
up
guys
top
are
looking
amazing.
for the Thrall gank.
Yeah, I like that. The 2v1
Ooh,
for the early kill.
the stun, the stun. He's down.
C2D2 is dead. Thrall pays the price. And the bottom lane isn't really able to capitalize with that 4v3.
C2D2, the lady's husband. My husband is dead. From
Cassia going
Dragonshire.
up to pick up that soak. Anduin heading to the top camp. The samurais, what do you call them, Valk, have spawned. And both teams are
Ninjas.
heading to an early start. Alright, ninja samurais. You know, wow, ninja versus samurai. That is an age-old question. Who wins in the ninja versus samurai fight, by the way?
Typically a samurai would, because a samurai is a higher class, better funded version of a ninja.
I see.
Many samurais, in fact, doubled as ninjas because ninjas were somewhat considered mercenaries for hire.
Ah.
Samurai during the day, ninja during the night.
Today I learned ninjas versus samurais. So what makes these camps... Oh, I'm sorry, back to the action. As both teams look to clear up the camps that are pushing in top and bottom lane, just that one kill so far. As not as much brawling going on this map compared to Brawl Axis. Although it is a 2-lane map. What do you think about that?
I think this is a fantastic map, and I'm surprised at how long it took to join the NGS map pool. and I love it.
Would you say that there's a lot of brawling going on, or does the camp priority force you to macro?
I do think there's a certain amount of timings. Oh, T2D2 doesn't have mana. 2-on-1 again.
Oh, they're making this gank attempt. Valk, is he gonna land the spear?
He doesn't even need to. The spear's too late and he's already dead.
2 for nothing. C2D2 takes it in the top lane.
C2D2 did get the entire wall top.
He did. So,
whereas,
maybe worth, maybe not.
Yeah.
He got something, but he paid for it.
If they were to name the game literally, it would be Heroes of Killing Enemy Structures. So, given that lens, yes,
sure,
they're ahead. However, looking at the experience, they're going to win the race to 7 and could force that advantage. They're going to win the race to 10 and can force that advantage.
Yeah.
And
Bloodbath and Beyond, looking to ball over this vision camp. There's a 4v4 going on. Murden lands a stun, the flame strikes go out.
Greymane heads top again for the gank.
And I have to say, what do you think is going on?
Oh, he gets away with a clutch root.
Wow.
No, he doesn't get away. Did he die to a cocktail? Oh, I'm so tempted to rewind.
Pretty sure the cocktail got him. And there's still a lot of action going on over this vision camp in the bottom lane. And at the same time, I'm really curious about this tank matchup. Super not meta. Muradin again for Bloodbath and Beyond. And now a Nubarak on the other side. And I have to say, looking at the bans, there's a ton of great tanks on the board. Mei! Why is no one playing Mei? Why is no one playing Diablo?
Muradin is going through a serious power creep right now. I looked, Muradin has not been nerfed at all in 2 years.
He's putting a lot of damage out and he jumps away just at less than 10% health.
Every single adjustment to Muradin in the last 2 years has been a buff. He has not had a nerf once. Thrall goes down again.
They're killing the top lane.
All 4 kills are
Oh,
Thrall
no.
going down.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Does this get to your head if you're the solo laner, or are you gonna come back from this? Are you gonna calm yourself down and fix?
I think I would have trouble being calm. I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Okay. Is there some responsibility of your teammates to kind of give you more enemy position information?
Yes, but we also need to make sure that every solo laner in the game takes the minimap DLC.
Oh my gosh, download your mini-maps, everybody.
Oh,
So,
is it
get
payback
focused, right?
time?
Like,
We missed the stuns. It's not
I get
payback
focused.
time.
I think like everyone, you get tunnel vision, and if someone is saying, "Oh my God, watch out! This guy just left the lane with your name, with like you on his chops," then you know what I mean. You take that a little more seriously than like, "Oh, I wasn't looking at the mini map at the moment someone left the vision, so I didn't see that I was in danger." You know what I mean? It can happen both ways. But still, the best solo.
Oh, big ninja slice.
Oh,
Rackham
and
goes
Brightwing
down.
pays for it, but
Cassia
dies
pays
too.
for it, but the fort is down.
The first 4 falls in favor of the red team, even though
This
they are.
Sentinel is extremely healthy.
They
At
just
this
picked up their
point,
first
you're
kill.
ahead. You just keep shoving. I don't care if Anubarak's out of mana. I don't care if you deploy the turret. You knock down that keep wall and you pressure that keep.
You get that, yeah, and you've got the kill. Like, yeah, things were healthy for the top lane, and they're gonna lose the fort anyway. So even trade on the forts. The first kill for Resurgence of the Storm is now on the board, but it's still 5-1 kills. XP in favor of Bloodbath and Beyond, and I'm still curious about this Anubarak pick. Is there a reason? Is there something going on in the enemy team that you need Anubarak for? And what are they planning to do with it?
I actually missed the days right before everyone realized how strong Anubarak was. I used to go a regen into shield build with Locust Swarm.
Oh, the regen used to be so good.
Muradin read the art of war. He's appearing strong even though he has no backup. The red team bails.
Ready to leave. Yep. That's good. Using his presence to secure position. But they have the dominant, everything's
They're level
moving in their favor
10s.
on this map.
They
Exactly.
need to force something. They've
they
got
want
half a level. Force something. You can see Thrall on the minimap clearing waves in the bottom lane.
Yeah,
Force
if anyone's
something.
in danger, it's Thrall. think they're just gonna get the 5-man to take down this fort top. 5v4.
Oh, that could be death.
What a spear.
If
Oh,
Imperius
wow.
had gotten a few of his marks burned off her,
Yeah.
she was dead.
Yep. But it does secure the fort for them. As the new black goes in to try and make a play with this. Pens are now online for the red team, and they're starting to use them. The mean beam
Thrall
from
flank.
Ming coming down, the turrets are dropped. Thrall is now cut off from the team. A little bit danger, but they're
Ooh,
still gonna
earthquake, beach ball. Cocoon, no healing. Resets. She's Calamity too, more resets.
move. Murden drops next.
Oh,
The blue team
revenge
runs away.
kill. Greymane, that's not Sylvanas, it's Li Ming. What are you doing so angry? Oh, he's after Cassia now.
Oh no. Greymane falls. He pays for
She's
it.
not one of the Valkyr.
His team wanted to help him out and save him, but they're not.
So major swing here with the
Absolutely.
everybody press R.
Yeah, as soon as the red team's ultis came online, things were different. Now it's 11 to 11, only about a third of a level difference. The red team seeks to secure up this siege or structural difference as they siege up on
right
the bottom
here.
lane wall.
Resurgence, just run to your ninja.
Oh, yep, there they go. And now it is Ninja versus Samurai in the bottom, in the top lane. Oh, the bottom was not up yet, is it? Oh, they already got it. It's
Yeah,
rolling.
that's what they were doing while Resurgence was shoving the cart.
Oh, Bloodbath is looking for a gank here on this point.
Oh,
They're a little slow. The spear comes out, hits a Nubrak.
as soon as the Sentinel wasn't captured for you guys, just back out.
Yep.
Clear it in the lane or something.
But the blue team showing that they're not willing to fight without a distinct advantage. They let it
7
clear there.
seconds on Earthquake.
They walk away. Yep. That might be what they're waiting for. As they wow, without a clear advantage, they're stealing this camp. They're really confident in their 4-man. And now the
They're
red
all
team
there.
defending the Samurai in the bot lane. 5v5, squaring off, bottom lane.
If we
Bloodbath
check the
and beyond.
minimap DLC, there's quite a wave pushed up top for the red
Certainly
team.
is. Certainly is. The
Ooh,
longer
dive
that they can
from
delay down here, the better.
Nubrak, Polymorph goes out.
Blink from Ming to save her.
Imperius has Hearth back, but the
They're
first
chasing.
cannon tower's down. The second one's about to go down. Smidgen of fort health. The
Oh, the
Cocoon
one
on the
TT, that's gonna be a
Kael'thas.
kill.
He did
drops.
deploy turret before he died.
Good job, KT.
That was a good, call
Wow.
there.
It's another one where things are practically even. The XP is about the same, and now the red team is stealing the blue team's turret. In time.
I disagree with this call.
Well, they're 5v4. If they stand on there, they could repel any invasion.
Right. This fort has 3,400 health in it.
So instead of stealing that, they could have dropped it. Yep. And here they come though to make that play right now, and it's gone.
Yep.
It is gone.
I need to find out a faster way to properly clear that crud.
There's only one way, and that's it. You did it. Now the red team taking the top vision.
This is the only thing to do, I suppose.
Now here's
30
a question for you,
seconds.
Valk. If you are behind in XP, let's say it's level 19 to 18, are you getting vision camps if you don't already own them?
No.
No, because you don't want to get your team to 20
I don't wanna
quicker.
give the
You'll be
enemy team 20.
You don't want to give the enemy team 20. Yep.
It's the same reason why I want to passively soak and just
Yep.
let the minions kill each other, because the soak stays on my side of the map and I'm not delivering them the experience.
Blue team pushes a couple of R buttons, and so does the red team in that skirmish. As now a few ults
The
are down
red
for
team
both teams.
pushed Holy Word Sanctuary and the low cooldown Disintegrate.
Yep, the blue team used the angelic armaments on Imperius and Murden's
Yeah,
avatar.
Both of their defensives, because they have Blink Hill instead of Emerald Winds.
Mhm.
If I am Resurgence here, I recognize that and I go kill someone.
And they choose to push the objective in and force the fight in that way.
We have Beach Ball, Disintegrates back up, we have Cocoon, we have Earthquake.
The
Cocoon goes out on
Chief is
right
down
wing.
for a second. Yeah, and here comes
Kael'thas pinned down.
yes.
back lane.
KT is down. Thrall didn't even have to use his turret. There goes the turret. Comes out. Captain Roberts isn't able to escape on that jump.
Ming did die on the backside to Greymane and Imperius.
But the red team is still looking to make more kills happen.
Perseus doesn't have the mana to dive in, otherwise that was a dead Wraithling Angry Angel Man.
Oh yeah, a lot of really low health bars on the blue team. The red team not able to secure any more than those 2 kills. So 2 for 1 in trade of the
Where are you
Resurgence of the
going?
Storm.
I
And now
guess
this
Perseus
objective
Hearth.
is capped. Yeah, it's a real bummer when you're out of mana. And even as best as you try to conserve that stock and only use it when you really want to, you know, there's a lot of opportunities when you think when it's necessary to use your button.
Yeah, so the unfortunate side effect of this build for a Nubarak is that Blizzard didn't give him any way to reduce mana.
Nope. Yep.
So
Yep.
you're getting the plating talent is reducing your cooldown on your shield, and while your shield by itself doesn't feel like a lot of mana, if you're spamming it every 4 seconds, you're gonna chew through mana.
Yeah, it does. Sure does. So 16's come online for the red team as they take the XP lead for the first time in this game, Falk.
16s are online. Is he gonna take Epicenter? No.
What?
He took debilitation.
Inconceivable! Who does that?
People who want to shut down KTZ, who doesn't appear in this game.
Yeah, they're having no trouble killing the KT or like, is it damage they're having trouble from? What's the motivation for that? Tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, Blizzard has buffed it up to 50% and 5 seconds, so it is potent.
It is.
But
so whose damage is he reducing here? Is it Greymane? Is it KT? What's he doing?
I think that he wants to wait till he can catch Greymane and Imperius at the same time in that.
There it is. There it is. So his value comes from landing that on Greymane and Imperius. I got it. So it's a counter engage. It's an escape. It's a peel. He's not using his E to go in. It's not an epic enter. I don't mind. I don't mind playing that defensive strategy.
Right here, I think if you're Bloodbath and Beyond, you just tag a fort. You tag one of the cannon towers and run.
Tag, you're it. I'm out.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Just
play. What else are you gonna do? These guys are dancing around
Siege,
each other.
Rat Dota, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And remove these walls strictly for vision.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Stop walking by the walls. Kill the walls. Thank you. Thank you for saying something, though. And they do. They listen. Did they hear us? I know that they must have heard us in the past.
Yes.
Because
10 days ago, they heard us.
10 days ago, they heard us. Yeah. This is really good.
Ooh, great dive timing on the part of a Nubarak. And they're spitting on some towers. They're throwing some fire at them.
This is what you want. They tag and they leave. Just what you said. As someone's looking to flank him. Is that Thrall? Thrall's looking to flank the CTD2. Wants to drop his Earthquake on that unsuspecting Thrall, and he might get it. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna dismount Thrall? Is he gonna dismount KT?
Oh, they're hiding in the bush.
Nope.
They saw you go into the bush.
Comes the fight. Polymorph on Imperius. A lot of damage goes out.
I would think this is the game-ending fight. Like what?
Earthquake lands. Wraithling is low. Spear lands on Thrall. C2D2 drops as well. It's 3 kills to 2 in favor of the red team.
How is this not the game-ending fight?
Wraithling is gonna die. Cocoon is on Muradin. KT is really low below the gravity labs. It's not enough to save him from Cassia. Ming dies too.
4 for 2.
What a fight as the red team secures this ninja sentinel camp in the bottom lane.
Yeah, the only name I don't like to give it is Genji.
Oh yeah, because
when people call it the Genji camp, I'm like, ah, that's stupid.
I've heard it. Doesn't bother me.
It bothers me because do you remember the old boss?
Yes, I do.
Why did we not use that model?
It was so cool.
I'm sorry, but Genji's model is not nearly as cool as that boss's model. So painting the map red, I don't care about the vision camp. Get to your sentinel camp. The longer you stay on the left side of the map when they respawn is the longer they have to get here and force a fight before you're 20.
They're going back and forth, and this time Resurgence of the Storm has the XP lead on the race to 20.
They have a
objective is
turret.
on the map,
They're
but-
ahead to 20. They should
And their
not
samurai's
give this
pushing.
turret for free.
No, but something about their team fight is making them hesitant. They don't want this straight 5v5.
I mean, get 20, that's great, but and maybe it's just that patience, but
That's it.
we
yeah.
have Cocoon. Like,
Well, the blue team has to respond to this camp that's pushing in the top lane, and when they do, the red team should be able to make a move.
all right, we're at a little bit of a lull. We're gonna speed up. Dun 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 dun. Clearing.
The blue team clears the
Capping.
camp.
More
The red
clearing.
team gets some
More clearing.
things. I'm curious about this level 20. Do you think Thrall gets shields? Does Anduin
Oh,
go
I
invulnerable?
absolutely would take shields.
Shields and Anduin and rewind for a new Barak.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna see from the red team on their ultis? I'm really curious.
She took Talrasa's Infinite Lightning. Oh yeah, Infinite Lightning with Earth and Shields and Rewind is fantastic. Desperate Prayer for the big heal.
Okay, there it is. And now the blue team or the blue team needs to make themselves scarce, as the red team is a powerhouse with their level 20 talents.
Yeah, it sucks to give this cart, but it also sucks how wussy the cart is.
Yeah, what is it gonna do, Valk? Take down one of these forts about 35%?
Maybe.
And instead of that, the red team's like, we'll just take the bottom fort. That objective sucks. Oh, they do.
Is it gonna
they
finish
do.
the fort? It does!
Oh my! So it did more than I expected, and the red team also gets a lot of value in the
Ooh,
bottom.
Perseus dives in. Oh, that was a bad dive. Oh, he gets
stunned,
saved.
Polly,
Anduin is your friend.
spears.
Get back inside the
Unbelievable.
protected zone. Stop passing bombs.
Puts the bomb in front of the protected, and Nubarak leaves.
Oh,
though, and
big
takes the damage.
stun. Big celestial
goes
charge. Oh, but Wraithling's in too deep. He's in
It's
too deep.
down.
Murden going ham.
Murden leaves. Laser beams. It's now 5v4. Resurgence of the Storm is looking to get even more. They are just carefully pushing one thing at it. Oh, and it's
Stop passing bombs.
spreads the damage. Forces the red team back, even though they are ahead. On,
Good defense on the part of
damage goes
Bloodbath
out
and
to him.
Beyond. I would have liked to have seen more aggression from Resurgence of the Storm.
Now these camps are up, and it is an easy get for Resurgence of the Storm. 5v4.
Oh, and a new Brack again suffering those mana problems. Rewind
Yes.
actually making it worse. Passing
Yes,
the bomb.
absolutely.
Ooh, barely didn't pass the bomb. The dive.
Bloodbath
have
and
the
Beyond
mana
trying
for
to
a
get
follow-up?
some free damage without taking any of their own in this 4v5 as they wait for Imperius to res. But their core is about to take some heavy damage.
I don't think it is. Resurgence playing a little bit too cautious.
Imperius is back up. Murden got stunned and took damage.
Stop
The rest
passing
of
the
team is
bombs.
Backing up. Oh no, those bombs are so close to everybody. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
gosh.
the
Where did KT
resets
go?
on Infinite Lightning.
So KT took Pyro. What I can't remember the name of that level 20 talent, but super long range and cooldown on his Q. Instead of these, I would go infinite pass for bombs against this team. It almost seems like. No, I'm just kidding. That is the better talent for sure for KT.
I like infinite passing bombs instead of flamethrower.
Yeah. Oh, flamethrower. That's what it's called, flamethrower. So he did get Ignite with his flamethrower, which isn't bad.
So we.
So
Cocoon
the red
was
team
up.
gives up this blue camp. I'm kind of surprised at that. What's the reason for giving that up? They're 5v5. Is it just
They
not
had
worth risking?
Cocoon. They had all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, sure, that's not the fight you want to end. You want to lose the game on, but what is the fight you want to take? Where's the fight they want here, Val? Who is looking for what situation?
Blue team's core is under attack.
I think right there, Resurgence was looking for that fight. They had a
This is
key
making a
to
move.
retreat under.
This is the move they're looking for. Comes the
Oh,
dive from
man.
Anubarak. A ton of
Oh,
damage goes out
man.
on the Rockham. He's able to walk away.
Wingman
Anduin's
needed to
forced
just
use his
teleport
ulti.
into the protected area.
Oh no, Li Ming is the first to die.
Yeah,
As Greymane starts to go off on
Greymane is
the
going
red team.
ham.
Blue bars are low, but that doesn't matter. Greymane is strong, and he's getting work done. Cassia's looking to get
Another
away.
red kill. 2 for 0.
Anduin drops. As the
Dr.
blue team
Blunch
makes
going
chases.
crazy. Blunderbuss. There's always value in the
C2D2 is in trouble.
blunderbuss.
He drops next. The bomb is going to get spread to a low health
Okay,
Cassia.
how is this not the game-ending fight?
And what? So,
Stop chasing a Nubarak. He sucks.
If you're the blue team, where do you go now? You go straight to that
I
bottom
go
keep,
straight
right?
to bottom,
Yeah. Greymane knows.
and I stop worrying about a Nubarak. Let him back.
So everyone's going to the bottom keep. What happens next? They know. They're going there. How does this not turn into the end of the game? Let's...
Because he's alone and because Muradin's pushing the cart. Muradin, we need you to soak damage. We need your amazing sledgehammer crits on the buildings.
Yeah, you sledgehammer build for sure. Yeah, that cart
27
does nothing.
stacks.
Again, I agree. The cart is a red herring on this map. 9 times out of 10.
Dang red herrings. I do like that Punk Pirate is now going back, but we should have already been on the core. But
I know.
the cart
my
took
gosh.
so long.
And doesn't hit the core.
No, it's gonna hit the other keep.
Oh,
The keep wall, because the wall isn't even down before this.
Oh, it's not gonna kill the keep. I'm so sorry, Bloodbath and Beyond. That gives the red team a chance to come back. And Thrall is looking for an engage. He is leading the pack. Blue team picks up the
Crenetix, it
vision.
wasn't unlucky, it was foolhardy. There's a difference in those two words. And unfortunately, and I love the team of Bloodbath and Beyond, they allowed Resurgence of the Storm to come back in that moment. We've all done it, I get it. It's, again, easier to... Oh,
He's trying to do a
yikes.
bunch of damage, but he drops to the leaving. Muradin trying to make something happen, but ends up falling in the process while he's isolated. The team is still fighting for this objective, but the Cocoon secures it
Or Thrall goes
for the
down.
Resurgence of the Storm. The 4v4 fight.
Oh,
Campus
and the
necessary.
holy word lasted just long enough.
Saves everybody except Cassia, who drops right there. Now Bloodbath and Beyond is looking to get the momentum in their favor. Anduin falls too, and now it's 4v3.
The hard part is they've got build up in the top lane and a sentinel.
Blue team's core is under.
They're not going to end in time.
Blue team is looking to end here.
Team's core
Red team doesn't have much of a defense. I don't see the red team defending.
They have plenty of defense, and her name is Li Ming, and she
Oh,
resents you for
damn.
saying that.
She certainly does, and she almost kills Greymane in the process.
Oh,
Blue team
no.
makes a full retreat, and their core is in danger. Oh no.
Yeah, this opens up a back door. They
Back
make it
door,
back
are
in time.
do
but-
they even make it?
well, I
Oh,
cheated
no.
and looked at the timer, so yes, they make the defense.
To us.
21%. We just sped up the clock because little Valk
Has
is
to be
getting
picked
out
up
of
soon.
school 1 minute
Yep.
ago, so they'll be walking to our stop.
Gotta be.
C2D2 has got bloodlust in his eyes.
Yep, they're gonna wait for them to show. and
Orc
then they're just
Raider
gonna go
all the
for it.
way right here.
Yeah, this is over. RTX ends on the core
redeployed.
dive, I'm sure.
All that needs to happen here is oh my.
There it is. Blue team shows.
No. All you have to do is sit back and wait for the red team to show in defense.
The blue team. As soon as that camp caps, they know where they are. Do they move? They move. They know where they are. They move.
Got the kill.
And
Oh,
now it's a
man.
core
Team's
race.
core is under.
The race is on! Who's gonna win? Damage is coming out on the both times. Shields are down on the red team. Shields are down on the blue team.
Holy
13 to
smokes.
20, 5 to 8, 0 to 8% in favor of Resurgence of the Storm. GG and well played game 3.
Wow. All right, everyone. I got a jet. I got to pick up little Valk, and I was just reminded little Mrs. Valk did go to school today. It's been a great broadcast. Thanks, everyone.